I think if we look at the numbers, we can see that, for example, only 1% of criminal funds are actually seized. We spend $8 billion a year on trying to stop financial crime, so the return on investment is really quite low. We also know that, for example, crime tech is an advanced technology that's already in use. We see crime as a service where they can outsource parts of the business model. So it is organised, it is an operation. Within organisations such as banks, then we're quite restricted in the ability to actually be able to share information that will not only disrupt these kinds of networks, but also dismantle them. I do. I think at the moment there's still the question, what is it? Is it a currency? Is it an asset? And I think that discussion is still ongoing in many markets. We also see, for example, financial crime. Europol last month telling us that about 4% of virtual currency transactions are linked to some form of financial crime, which is, it's small against the total comparison, but still large enough to be significant. We see ICOs, the initial coin offerings, and those coin offerings, some of them, a proportion of them are fraudulent, or they collect the money and run, or there's no real business model behind it. All of these things need to come out and be decided upon. Should it be regulated? Should it become something that is much more managed and controlled in the same way that other financial markets or financial products are? And I think with that we will get more stability and more insight and more understanding about how we should actually work with the new emerging technologies. I think we're going to see them globally. I think there is a move, if you look at some of the international efforts around understanding the new technologies, so work from the FATF, for example, all the way down to national governments deciding. If we look at regulation, we have European legislation coming through for regulation of virtual currency exchanges. We see moves in the US, we see moves in Asia, from Singapore, from Japan, from Korea. All of these are really important to start to raise the standard. Whether it might create a two-tier system, I don't know. So there might be jurisdictions that still have exchanges that aren't regulated. These maybe perhaps become something that's more of an untrusted jurisdiction, perhaps, in the same way that we're starting to see with tax. I think there was definitely Ayesha Khanna's talk on artificial intelligence. That was, without a doubt, one of the best discussions I've heard. Really well presented, but actually the very, very thought-provoking, and thought-provoking about the future of work, the future of what roles we might be doing. My personal view is we will see a move in compliance, for example, towards needing a better understanding of technology. So we will see traditional compliance teams augmented by data scientists, for example, and within those compliance teams we then may see upskilling of existing staff, managers who start to learn what is data science, what is artificial intelligence. It will change the nature of how we work, and I think that was the big takeaway, that this is coming, it's coming quickly, and we really need to be prepared and ready for it.